Okay, so I'm just trying to show people I'm alive during this crazy time. I'm going to show the beginning of a project that I'm currently working on. It started off with this morning me going out and taking pictures of some of the local trees um, because I'm trying to kind of inspire and, well, being inspired or be inspired. Um, what I'm planning on doing is trying to make some pendants that are based off of leaves. Um, I think nature has some of the most beautiful stuff, so I'm going to try to replicate that in my jewelry. I'm just going to show you all the process um, to do this. Um, this one is the one I decided I was going to mess with today. Uh, right now I'm using Photoshop Elements. It's a fun little program. Um, I am going to go ahead and let's see, image crop, because I don't need the whole image, especially when all I want is the leaf, and any extra is stuff that I got to try to take out later anyway, so it's kind of a pain in the neck. I'm going to crop it as closely as I can without losing any of the actual leaf. Looks good. Now, hopefully this sounds good and gives you a good idea of what's going on. I'm, like I said, using Photoshop Editor or Elements. I got a little it's a plus package on it that gives me a couple extra things, but what I'm doing is actually really simplistic, and I think is part of the original setup, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and first start off by going in close, and I'm going to use an eraser to kind of go in here and line this out. I tried using the subject. You know what? No, maybe I'm just doing this the hard way. Oops. No, I want the crop. I'm going to do the select subject. Now that should, you see, it actually picked up some extra stuff that it doesn't want. So I need to figure out how to change that some. Let's see, quick selection, refine selection brush, push pull. So I don't know if that's a add to selection subtracts from selection. So I want to add something because this completely cut off part of the leaf, which ain't a good thing. There we go, a little bit bigger. And yes, I'm sure some people can do this better than I can, but I am still learning it. Let's see, that should. And what I'm going to do is get the selection set about where I want it, and then I'm going to go ahead and now I want to take some stuff away. So, like, all that is unneeded. And I'm going to be able to go back through and do this a little bit better once I refine. This is kind of like cutting off the big stuff off of a piece you're carving down. Okay, and then I have a place right here that it did not quite do right. So we're going to go ahead and subtract this out. Now I'm probably going above and beyond what I really need for doing this, but it's kind of I want to have this for not only here, but if I decide, say, I can make these into icons on my computer if I wanted to. Like I said, it's all about inspiration at this point. Trying to keep things. I'm not going to say sane because I am not sane. I'm probably crazy. Anybody who knows me knows that, though. And if you're on this site, you probably already know that. Now I'm going through and knocking out all this noise in the background. Trying to anyway. And the ideal will be to have a nice crisp leaf that I can print out and cut out. That should have subtracted, and it's not. I'll probably have to go in. I think it's actually doing some kind of smart subtraction or something, so it's not. It's saying those are the same color. You're messing up. And it doesn't realize that, you know, I know what I'm doing and, well, somewhat know what I know or know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my size. Whoa, a little too big. And now I'll go ahead and do out all the background here. Now what I'm doing is whenever I get all of this selected and set right, I'm going to go ahead and do a reverse selection. Oh, okay, it did do what I needed. Cool. Drop that down again and go in here. I'm going to guess the computer just had to catch up. Like I said, anything it doesn't do right, I'll just have to go back in and, you know, change it up. Alright, so that was just the select. Now I need to go into the select and inverse it. Now that was, yeah, that's right. Gonna take that out, and now that I inversed it, should be able to hit that, and boom, gone. Okay, cool. Now I got the image well here. I'm just going to do a little cleanup, and it'll be actually done. That actually went faster than the last time, which is a good thing. I'm going to go down and take out just some chunks of stuff here. Let's see if this works. Oh, I get what it is. Whoops. So the problem is I need to go back because I probably messed something up. Okay, so there we go. Fit the screen. Okay, so it ate the background there. Not a big deal. Not going to change the overall. We're going to go ahead and hit escape to go out of the selection tool. And then I'm going to get close enough that I can do the smart. No, I think that took too much. So sometimes It's smart. Sometimes the color's just too close. And everybody knows the leaf isn't exact anyway, so what I'm doing here is just cleaning it up to make it easier for the future project. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the Smart Erase, and I'm going to erase the background because I want this to be a nice clean PNG. I'm going to go ahead and save as. I can't spell. Leaf 5. Okay, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. So there we go. Now that made a nice little PNG, which is the thing that you use for different stuff. Let's see, where is it? There it goes. So as you can see, it makes a nice little design too. I could use that as a shortcut design or any number of things. I'm going to go ahead and say no on that. Thanks for watching, and I hope y'all got inspired and